What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to this video. We are at Rolling Hills. This is one of my favorite courses. It's about 45 minutes away from my house. And we're going to play it and see what I can shoot. I think my best here is 4 under. I know I can shoot better than that. It's a lot different than courses I generally play, as I play park golf around my house. This is not park golf. This is wooded golf. This is also a course that I do a tournament in every year. I haven't this year. But I'm probably looking to later on down the road here. Maybe the Summer Sling, which comes here every year. I haven't decided yet, but I do want to play this course sometime this year, as I love this course. But let's get into it and see what we can shoot. So one thing I forgot to mention is this course, or this Rolling Hills has 2 courses, plus a putting course. I already did the putting course. I didn't putt very well, but I really enjoy that course. The little putting course, I think it's something that more courses need to have, especially if they're wooded. I love it. It's something that I come to every time I come here. I play it, whether I take my time or not, or just use it to warm up. Today was just warming up. The other course is the Foz. It's a newer course. The last time I played it, it wasn't super laid out. That's been last year, so maybe it looks better now. Hopefully it looks better now. It is a fun course. It's a short course. So it's a little different than the original, but it is super fun. But we're going to play the original today and see what I can shoot. I'm about to start U-disc up here in a second, and you guys will see hole 1. All right, guys, so I'm not sponsored by this, but this is something that I want to do because I really like this guy that runs this business. Is a really good guy, makes great food. I used to come up here just for drinks when I went to play Rolling Hills, and then I started eating his food. And now it is my stop. I don't care if I'm going to Independence Lake, which is an hour and 45 minutes farther. It's probably about an hour and 15 minutes farther. On my way back, I stop here every time. But it is Stony Creek Market. Right there's the address. Definitely give that guy a try. This is his Chicken Caesar. He makes it by hand. Everything that's on it is on the label. And he makes chili during the cold months, which is what I want. I wish he made it all year round, because I would buy it all year round, but I understand why he doesn't, as it just doesn't sell, and because he makes it fresh. So that said, give this guy a try if you're going to Rolling Hills. Again, not sponsored, but really enjoy this guy's food, and just a really good guy. So anyway, guys, enjoy the video. Hole 1, 252, definitely reachable, definitely 2 off of 1, but I'm only going to show the one I'm going to throw. For this one, I have gone over the basket. This is a very fun lefty shot, as long as you throw something that's understable enough to stay in the lane. As you guys see, it's kind of wooded, so let's see how I do this. That's pretty much it. I believe that's parked. There is a tree that you can't see there. I think I got past it, but I don't know until I get up there. Let's see. So it's a little short of those trees, but this is pretty much the exact landing spot you want. Now let's hope first hole of the day, get some nerves out of the way and make this first putt. Nope, we're going to settle with a 3. That putt was a little right side. I still thought I had it, but kind of went around and went out. But we'll save the 3. This is definitely one I'm trying to 2 if I'm looking for score, though. It is a pretty, a lot of courses you play, this is a pretty easy first hole. As long as you hit your line. So let's see what we do next. All right, on to my nemesis hole. I 4 and 5 this so often that it's my nemesis hole. But it is a 367. I cannot reach it. My goal is to throw a flex, which I'm throwing this Grace, to come around and kind of, if you look down the fairway, you can see where it opens up. I'm just trying to get it in there to give me an upshot. I would be very happy with a 3. I've never 2'd this, and I don't know if I ever will. At least for right now. But let's see. First forehand of the day, and I threw it way in the woods. Probably on the next hole. But we'll have to go down the hill and see where I'm at. So hopefully we can still salvage a 3. So here I am. I really don't have a look, and I'm just trying to get out of here. I don't really have the disc I need. There's really no look. So I have 2 choices. I can throw out here into this next hole and then try to go over again, or I can try to go through this. I'm going to go through it on a big turnover. So let's see where this lands. No hero shots. I think that's good. I heard it hit a tree. I have no idea where it went from there. I'm going to go back to the video because you guys probably saw it better than I did. Alright guys, so I found my first disc. I know I said that I was going to let it go. But I'm going to play from it because it is a casual round. Technically in tournament, I would do exactly what I just did. This is casual, so I'm going to take my first one. I did not see it. I didn't actually think I made it this far up here. So that's actually really cool. I will get it down here in a second. I'm going to go under it and throw it. Yeah. So that's not bad. Should have thrown a little understabler version of that, but I like where that's at for 4. So that was for 3. Here's for 4. And I have the wrong putter, but made the putt. I missed almost his exact putt like last year to save like a 5. So the fact that I made it for 4, I'm very happy. So guys, there was a little bit of a discrepancy on that hole as I lost my first disc, then I found it, then I played for my first disc. Tournament, I know that would not normally happen. Being this is a casual round, since I found my first disc, I'm gonna throw it. It was actually a lot better off than I thought it was. Yeah, so that's why I didn't find it, because I didn't even look far enough up. But hole 3, what is this, 286? Plays all of 300. Just because it is a little bit uphill and things like that. So see if we can get a birdie. Get that stroke back. Flip, please. Okay. Ooh, clipped a little bit. I'm in the worst spot you can be on this hole. That is a 3 at best. Okay guys, so I stand corrected. They opened this up a lot from last time I was here. This is not actually that bad. Normally when you get over here and in here, you have no look. So they opened it up a little bit. Let's see if we can take advantage of it. And we almost did, guys. We almost that close. I'm not mad at that from throwing here. A little tap in par. This hole, if I'm looking at it objectively, I'm okay with a par. It's the next one I want to birdie. Hole 4, 240. The biggest thing with this is getting around. It's off to the right. It's getting something stable enough that comes back. So I could reach a mid-range there, but it's very hard with this. There's a tree there you guys can't see. If it comes in early, it smacks that tree, and then you have a really hard putt. So I generally throw a fairway driver on hyzer. Normally a Felon, which I thought this was a Felon. I grabbed my Maverick, so I got to grab my Felon. Gonna throw it out there a little bit wide and just kind of let it come in. I have hit the basket on this, and I want a CTP on this hole. So let's see if we can do it again. Flat and wide. Nope. Not flat enough. That hit the tree I talked about, but it's actually out in the fairway, so that's not a bad miss. If you go in there, it's a bad miss. So yeah, guys, this is definitely the miss. You hit this tree branch, drop down. If you go in there, there are lines. It's just really hard. I've never birdied it from in there. So here, I have. I thought I made that, guys. That felt good out of my hand, but we'll take another par. Like Mario, here we go. I can't do it without screaming in this mic, so. Got another 3. Again, this is one I want, but this course has a lot of birdie chances, so I'm not out of the woods yet, and I know I can still score pretty well. I just got to get on some of these birdies. Did go look back. 3 under is actually my best here. I thought it was 6, so I'm only 4 off, and I have a lot of golf to play. So I'm gonna go for 4 down because I think I can do it. I think in a tournament I went 4 down, but I don't want to say that for sure. From UDisc, 3 down is my best, so that's what I'm going with. Hole 5, 253 feet. I throw a driver here. It is a little bit uphill. There is OB long. I've never hit it, but I've gotten really close. So we're going to try not to hit it and hit the basket instead. Inside. Stay okay. I should have a look from there. That was not a very good throw. My timing's off today. I'm not my body's a little stiff. Not making excuses. We're going to figure it out, and we're still going to shoot 4 down. Let's do this. So I am very happy with this. The good thing is I'm giving myself putts. I know I didn't on 2. Hole 1 I did. Hole 3 I did. Hole 4 I did. I got to start connecting some of them, though, if I want to get a good score. We're going to hit this one right here. Yes. Even par. Very happy with that. Definitely want to get a few down before we hit the back 9, because the back 9 is harder than the front 9. All right, 267, downhill, definitely a putter shot. They actually opened this hole up a lot, which I'm very happy about. When these trees get in, it's very tough. It's almost to go over everything. This one, just throw something straight. Try not to go right. There is OB way right, but there are trees and vines and thorns if you go in those trees on the right. So you can try not to do that, and see if we can get close to the basket. Oh, if that missed that limb, that was perfect. That was still perfect. But I think if it missed that limb, that might have been in. This is perfect. Like, can I do this every time? Just set it right here. That was perfect. So another birdie, finally under par. Like I said, got to get under par kind of on this front 9. The back 9 is a lot harder, has a lot more teeth. But let's see. Let's see if we can keep it going. So finally under par. Now the question is, can I keep it? So this is a turnover or a hyzer. You just have to pick one. There's a 1 tree in the middle to miss. It is 237. I think it's shorter than that, as I do know how to park it. Or I have parked it before, and 237 is a pump for my putter, and I don't have to throw this one very hard, so I think it's less than that, but we'll see. Get through, hit the tree. I hit the line I wanted. I just hit the tree. I was hoping to miss that tree. But let's see what we do. So still a pretty good look, just not where I wanted, but we're gonna give this a run. And we're gonna do a little kind of jumper step putt, as I'm pretty sure we're outside the circle. Make sure I'm not foot faulting. Nope. Okay. I'm okay with that. The other thought I had was a little forehand, but I'm okay with that. So I'm kind of playing Cali. My Cali shot was right there for my first drive. If I ever decide to do a Cali video, man, it'll be a whole lot different. I did a Cali round and a regular round at a local course, and I was 9 strokes different. I think I'm 3 so far here. So kind of following the theme, 190 feet. It is off to the right. Following the theme, they cleaned this course up a lot. This lefty route, it still looks like you have to go high, but it looks like it's a lot more cleared out than it used to be. So we're going to throw a Sky God kind of through that gap up and over and see if it'll pan out towards the basket. Yep. So that's probably pretty close to the basket. It is a downslope at the end. I don't think it went in. Didn't hear it, but that's probably parked from my knowledge of this hole. Let's see. All right, guys. So that was perfect. It was probably a little right of the basket, but I would love to hit this for an ace. I'd love to birdie this, though. Let's do it. Hit the pole. Alrighty. Finally dropping some putts. Let's hope that stays. But glad to get the birdie there. 2 under now. Looking pretty good for that 4 under. I'm thinking we're going to need to get to about 6 here soon to get, or to possibly have a chance to stay at 4 under. As like I said, this back 9 gets really difficult. So my goal is 6 here soon. Before like 14-ish. Let's see. Hole 9, 266. Very easy to bogey this hole. It is off to the right. It is up this hill and then down it. If you hit early, it's a 4 at best. If you hit that tree that's down in the middle, that's kind of half a tree, you may 3 it, but not so much. But that's kind of where you want to aim and just let something kind of turn right from there. So this is a lefty hole, so let's see. Birdieing this hole is very hard. Throw this flat. Nope. I slipped and I'm in the woods. That's probably a 4. Depends on how far I kicked in. Okay, so I'm hoping you guys can see me. I'm a little pinched off, but I do have a look. So I didn't get in here deep enough to really super worry. I just had to make sure I execute this. Oh, and if I'd have missed that, I would have executed it. I still think I got down far enough. I have a putt at least for 3, but it's probably a 4. Let's see. So yeah, long par bid. We're going to run it, but probably a bogey on this hole. Not happy, but... Oh, maybe a par. Get in! Oh. That felt really good out of my hand. I thought I made it. Alright guys, I had to turn my mic back on as I was looking for my Cali shot. One of the first Cali shots that wasn't better than my actual drive. 2 straight. But, so I like this. This is for 3. Gotta make this. I'm sorry. This is for 4. Yeah, right? I'll have to look at the footage. Yes, it is for 4. Because the second shot was there. Okay. I lost count. So save the 4. 1 under. Now we're getting into the fun holes. There's probably 3 or 4 more I can birdie. So 4 down is still within the range. And there are a few ace runs, but it's going to be close. Hole 10. This is a hard hole to decide what to do. I've done it backhand and forehand. I've parked it both ways. I'm going to go backhand today with a mid-range. I'm going to take the wide route, I think. Or at least that's kind of my goal. So, let's see. Yeah, it's a little turned over. Yeah, a little turned over too much. I'm going to try the forehand off camera and see if that's still the play. It might still be. Kind of pinched off on this left side. You can go through the woods. I have seen people do it. I'm not going to. I'm just going to throw a tactic up high and let it spike. And I am actually going to move this a little bit as it is dead unattached. That's pretty good. Go in. Ooh, okay. That's not bad. That's pretty much where I wanted. Okay. This is pretty good from where that was. Now, just make the putt for 3. I didn't know it was touching my ear. Whew, I thought that was high. I thought I let that razz me, hit touching my ear and me freaking out a little bit. So that's a 3. Still 1 under. Got to get some of these birdies. I got to be careful though about getting aggressive. As I was thinking about it, 15 and 16, definitely don't want to get aggressive. I just want to throw good there. Some of these other holes, I just kind of got to get a little aggressive. Let's see. So hole 11, 220. It is definitely not 220. It's more like 280. Aggressive play is a distance driver. I just can't get myself to do that today. Because I probably wouldn't do it in the tournament either. The big thing is get on top of this hill with your first shot. If you hit it early and roll down, this hole becomes so hard. It's not a super hard hole, but if you roll down and you're not on top of this hill in your second shot, it becomes very hard. I'm going to take this left side gap. Oh, and I missed the left side gap, but okay, so that was turning over. If it missed those trees on the right, that is probably within the circle. I don't know. It looked like it was still panning over, but it's up on top of the hill, so I don't know for sure yet. But if it caught those trees, it's probably a 3 at best because unless they cleared it out, it's kind of jail over there. Okay. This is the best shot I've ever had on this hole. I don't think I've ever made it to the basket on my first shot. I might have, but not very often. So that's a nice 2 to get. Put us back at 2 down. Just got to find 2 more. 17 and 18 I know is 14, 15, 16. I know is probably a no. So these next 2 are very crucial to try to birdie. Or ace. They're both aceable. Alright guys, I have to show this hill. A few years ago, my buddy Eric and my buddy Jeff, Jeff, it's his birthday today. Happy birthday to you, sir. We came here when it was icy. Super tough round. It was really hard. It was not very fun, except for this hole and another hole I'll show you. I don't have the video of it anymore, I don't think. But I went all the way down this on my rear end, slid on the ice. One of those routes, I actually went airborne. It hurt, but it was so much fun. This is so much fun when it's icy. I wouldn't recommend it, but it definitely was so much fun. Hole 12, another ace run. Where's T-sign? 196. I wanted to give you guys the exact. Plays 196, and they opened this up for the lefty shot super well. The only other real play used to be going through that little gap, and actually my buddy hit it one time. He threw a second shot, and he dang near aced it. It was awesome. I'm going to take the lefty shot since they opened it up. Hopefully I can throw it right. I could throw it. I had to throw it when it was really small, so hopefully now that it's bigger, I can still hit it. Oh, I laced it. Missed that. Go in. Was that the basket or the tree? I don't know. I'll have to watch the video back. So after further review, it looks like I hit basket. It looked like it kicked back a little far, which I couldn't tell from the video, but when I zoomed it in, it sounded like it hit metal. And then it sounded like, yeah, it sounded like I hit metal, and it looked like I hit metal. And my watch just fell off, so I might have just broke my watch, guys. It's not locking, but got the two. Sorry, guys, I gotta try to fix my watch. It's not locking. I might have just broke this clasp. All right, guys, with that birdie, we are 3 down. Another aceable shot. Definitely another birdie look. It's 161 feet. Super uphill, though. It is a pump for a putter. Let's see if we can lace it and possibly get another basket hit. I'm going to assume that last one was a basket hit from the sound of it. Nope, too stable. And that's the miss you don't want. That's a 3 at best. So I'm right on the other side of this dead log. This thing is huge. I'm actually going to go behind my lie. This is better than I thought it would be down here. They really did some cleanup at this course. So I'm going to be behind it just because I can't get in front of it. And I don't have a mini, and I'll flip it. So we did a flip so I can get my foot where it should be. Okay. So I was running that. The scary part of this is if you hit basket and roll back down, it's not fun. Good Cali shot. That'd have been another birdie. Cali, I think I'm like 6 or 7 down right now. So, cool. Now on to the deciding factors of this course. I have to play clean the next 3 holes. I'm at 3 under. 17 and 18, I know I can birdie both of them. So I have to play clean through 14, 15, and 16, which is the hardest holes on this course. Let's see. Hole 14, 269, definitely longer than 269. Gets to where that bend is and then goes straight up the hill to a basket. It's got trees. The biggest thing is staying in the fairway here. So I'm going to throw something on hyzer. It should flip up and at that bend just kind of start going right. You really don't need to get that aggressive as long as you can get to the bend. But because I'm lefty, I'm going to take the chance just a little bit, try to still play smart, but just try to get around the corner. Oh, and I did it. That might be deep, actually, so I might not have done it. But that's the line I want. I probably should have gone with a Felon, maybe something a little bit more stable. I might have a pitch out there. I don't know yet. I'll have to get up there and see. So this first shot is perfect. Now this upshot, as long as I don't hit the trees, I should be okay. I have hit the trees. That's the only reason I say that. So I'm not saying to hit it just to put it in my mind to not hit them. So I got scared, turned it over a little bit, but that should give me the 3. I put it up exactly where I wanted to. Like, I was going to try to do it with that disc, but no, that's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to give it a little flex around the tree. So I'm very happy with this for par. Let's make it though. Thought that was low, but so that makes me feel a little bit better going up to the next 2 holes. This is probably, I think, the hardest of the 3. Yeah, definitely the hardest of the 3. So now it is just playing clean for the next 2. Hole 15, 289 feet, way downhill, off to the left. There's a forehand line, but there's a backhand line as well. I'm going to throw the backhand. I'm just throwing a putter because I just want to get down the hill and again, give me a chance for 3. If I try to go too aggressive, I'm definitely not probably going to get a 3. So I just want to throw this on a turnover, let it turn over and then kind of flatten out and keep riding. Throw it at that tree, let it turn. I'm down at the bottom of the hill in the fairway. That's good. I hit my line. I just turned it a little too much and it hit that tree. Or hit that tree branch. I had the height I wanted and everything. That should be a 3 though. So guys, this was the other hill that I slid down with all these roots. There's all ice. I think I hit that one right there. That big one that you see with the dip is where I went airborne. Super fun though. I enjoyed it. So yeah, kind of a hard upshot. Hit it straight and get something that'll come back at the end. Just make sure you get through the gap. Too far. So I might bogey that. I threw the line I wanted, but because I was worried about the gap, I threw it a little hard. Should have thrown it like that. That's still too far, but a lot closer. So we'll see. So this is for par. We're going to try to drain it. If not, like I said, we just got to make sure we play clean on the next hole. Ooh, okay. Close, good bid. Okay. Got the 4. I threw actually both my Cali shots because I threw one putter and then I bumped it to a mid-range. My mid-range definitely was a birdie. My other Cali shot was a birdie. So like I said, I got to do a Cali round here one day. A lot of these holes are gettable. This is just one of the hardest holes to get because of the line you have to take. Hole 16, 323. It's just get through here. So pick a tree gap, whichever one, and just get down into a bowl for a second shot. There's probably a forehand turnover for lefties. Like I could probably throw a flex forehand. I just don't feel comfortable with that. Maybe I'll throw that through a second shot, but throwing something stable just to get over and try to get into the bowl for my second shot. So that gets stable. That's in the crap. Depending on how deep that went, it might be another 4, but we'll see. So I'm a little bit off. This is really close to being a very good shot. So I have a few choices. Do I get aggressive? I need to play clean. If I need bogey at best. To get 4 under, unless I ace. So I think I'm gonna go slightly aggressive. With a with kind of a turnover backhand or turnover forehand through this little gap, a little bit high. Just try to push it up to those trees to where I have a look for 3 and maybe a 4 at best, or a 4 at worst. Sorry, guys. And that is exactly what I was looking for. Gave me a putt for 3 so I can stay clean. But it's close enough that a 4 is a very, very predictable, like, you know, it's just a pitch, and then, you know, if I miss it, it's right there for a 4, but I gave myself a chance for 3. Alright, guys, so I figured I would voice over this. I just realized in editing, I completely forgot that I turned my mic off for, like, this and the next hole, or at least the drive of the next hole. So that was for 3 for my par. Missed it. So here's for 4. Right there. So I believe that puts me at 2, I believe. So here I know I need the birdie 17 and 18. So I throw that as hard as I can, and my mic should be on right now. Sorry, guys, by the way, I just realized my mic was turned off for a few holes. It's not bad. It's not really a birdie look, but it could be. I need it, so. Yes! Let's go! Sorry, guys, that might have been really loud with my mic being on. I apologize. Alright, we have a chance to tie my best score or possibly beat it with an ace on 18. Alright, you guys, last hole. Opportunity to tie my best score, not beat it. 210, over on the right. Biggest thing is to throw something stable, at least for lefties, that will pan on top of the hill once it gets up there. I go between a Justice and like a Malta on this shot. I think for the ace, which is what I have to go for to beat it, is a Justice. The biggest thing is to make sure that I throw it flat enough that it doesn't hyzer too early. And not hyzer too early. No way. Okay. That might be a birdie look, but definitely not an ace look. So my Kelly shot was a lot better. I got to make this to tie, so I need it. There's a drop off behind it, but I got to make it. Commit. Commit, I said right before I putted, and I didn't commit, because that's what I was worried about. All right. Well, there you have it, guys. 2 under. 1 under my best score. Takeaways, I got to figure out hole 2. It was really the hole that really destroyed me. A lot of the other ones, they're going to happen. But hole 2, I got to figure something out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely going to be playing here more often when I can. my son gets a little older, definitely going to bring him out here. This is my favorite course close to me. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed it.